Right. The next award is a special award. It's an award from the sponsors. All of their categories and all of the young people who were nominated across the country were sifted through by the three judges, and one of the judges is Stephen Clifford, who's actually from our sponsors today. And they picked out one award, which we're going to ask Stephen to present if you know how to help or present.
Yeah, and obviously this award doesn't really fit, but I suppose that's quite right with our group. If you're associated with schools such as we work with, if you're a teacher there, and obviously if you're a pupil there, you have a history of not quite fitting. And it does work with staff and head teachers as well. And when Lynn, David and I went through all the nominations, we found it a very difficult task, but we found it quite a privileged task to hear so many inspirational stories. But we came across one of a young person, and this didn't fit any of the categories, but we are quite almost affectionate towards this award and the stories behind it. I don't want to give too much away by my little story, but it's about a young person who arrived at a school, wasn't necessarily that happy to be there, it was all a bit strange arriving at a new school, didn't actually engage initially with the way the school was set up, didn't engage with the curriculum. But the staff there, to their credit, and to the young person's credit, they just found something that stimulated, that motivated this young person. And this happened to be fishing. But everything, all of a sudden, began to work. The staff looked at how fishing could work. This young person was pretty able, but had a few literacy difficulties. And they started introducing some magazines on fishing, etc. And what happened, the whole thing took off. He made enormous improvements in his school performance, but also while this was happening, he made some enormous improvements in his skills and his success as a fisher. Can you say fishing? Fisher person? Fisher wife? Fisherman. I think that's fisherman. And it was just such an unusual story. The great success was something that just sparked off. The staff at the school found out about this, and they worked so hard with this young person. And it's just slightly unusual, it didn't fit or anything, but it was such a worthy story that we decided to create a special award for this young person.
And that award goes to Leif Doolan Rothschild.